The Gorge is a really unique and interesting one-of-a-kind movie available over on Apple TV Plus. All right, it stars Miles Teller and Anna Taylor-Joy as two fantastic marksmen who take a job with little information. Now, they're working for half a year on opposite sides of a gorge in different watchtowers, and they're told not to interact with one another. They don't know where they're at, they don't know what's in the gorge. All they are told is to keep whatever tries to exit the gorge at bay and stop it from escaping. Now, nothing happens at first, and these two follow all the rules, and then one thing leads to another, and the two start this really interesting relationship that kind of reminds me of Dawn of the Dead, the remake. I think it's Dawn of the Dead, the one at the mall where you get the guys on the roof playing chess by just putting up these signs and talking to each other. Well, that happens, and these two start a romance, and it's really sweet. And then one thing leads to another, and it turns out they are essentially at the gates of hell. And these ancient demons try escaping from the gorge, and they have to kill them all. And one thing leads to another, and one of them ends up inside the gorge, and the other has to go down there to try to save them. And what they uncover is something spooky and crazy. This movie is equal parts romance, equal parts horror, equal parts action, and one hell of a mystery. This plays like a video game, a really sophisticated, fun video game. These two have a freaking sweet, sincere relationship with one another. And then, as the shadowy person running this operation, you have the always talented Sigourney Weaver. This movie is really, really cool. Now, it's kind of long, it's a little bit over 2 hours, but there's a lot packed into that 2 hours. And then it's directed by Scott Derrickson. He did Doctor Strange and recently The Black Phone. So you're dealing with someone who understands mystical horror films. Do yourself a favor and check out The Gorge on Apple TV Plus. And do yourself one more favor and check out my movie review podcast. It's called Movie Toast. News and reviews, and we're available wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you, and please stay toasty.